You've probably heard it before. Trading prop firms is the easiest way to make millions. Screenshots, payouts, Lamborghinis, and somewhere in the back of your mind, a quiet question keeps whispering. Is this actually possible, or is everyone lying? Here's the truth most people are too scared to say out loud. Making your first $1 million in a year through prop firm trading is not easy. But it is simple, and there's a massive difference between the two. Easy means no effort. Simple means clear rules, repeatable systems, and disciplined execution. And today, I'm going to break down, step by step, how this path actually works, why most traders fail at it, and how a small group of disciplined traders quietly compound their way to 7 figures without gambling, without blowing accounts, and without chasing hype. This is not a promise. This is not financial advice. This is education, perspective, and a blueprint grounded in probability, risk management, and human psychology. If you stay to the end, you'll understand not just how it's done, but why most people never get there. Let's start with the biggest misconception. Most people think $1 million comes from one massive trade, one lucky entry, one explosive month. That mindset alone disqualifies them. Professional traders don't think in trades. They think in systems, scalability, and cash flow. Prop firm trading is powerful for one reason only. It allows you to control large capital with small personal risk. That's it. If you misunderstand that, you'll treat prop firms like casinos. If you understand it, you'll treat them like financial leverage machines. Here's the reality of prop firms. You are not being paid to be right. You are being paid to be consistent. Prop firms don't want geniuses. They want operators. Their rules are not there to stop you from making money. They are there to filter out emotional traders. Daily drawdown, max loss, profit targets. These are not obstacles. They are boundaries designed to force discipline. Once you stop fighting the rules and start working with them, everything changes. Now let's talk numbers, realistic numbers. $1 million in a year sounds insane until you break it down. $1 million divided by 12 months is roughly $83,000 a month. Now here's the key question. Do you need to make $83,000 from one account? No. That's where beginners get it wrong. Prop firm trading is not about one big account. It's about multiple scaled accounts, modest monthly returns, and strict risk control. Let's say you eventually control $1 million in prop firm capital across multiple funded accounts. That's not unrealistic. Many traders do this by passing challenges slowly and reinvesting payouts. Now imagine you average just 3% per month across that capital. 3%. That's not aggressive. That's conservative. 3% of $1 million is $30,000 per month. Over a year, that's $360,000. Now add scaling plans, increased capital, performance bonuses, and additional accounts. Suddenly, the math no longer sounds crazy. It sounds structured. Here's what most people won't tell you. The hardest part is not trading. It's survival. Most traders never even reach the scaling phase because they blow accounts early trying to speed things up. Speed is the enemy. Prop firm success rewards patience more than brilliance. Let's talk about the trader who actually makes it. This trader doesn't trade every day. They don't force setups. They don't revenge trade. They wait. They trade higher time frames. They risk 1% or less per trade. They aim for asymmetric returns, risking 1 to make 2, 3, sometimes 4. They understand something critical. If you avoid big losses, the profits take care of themselves. Now let's address the uncomfortable truth. Most traders fail because they are emotionally undercapitalized. They need the money. And when you need the money, every trade becomes life or death. That pressure leads to overtrading, oversizing, ignoring stops, breaking rules. Prop firm trading punishes desperation instantly. The traders who succeed treat payouts as business revenue, not rescue money. They already decided to win long before the first trade. So how does someone actually build toward that first million? It doesn't start with $1 million goal. It starts with process mastery. You master one market, one session, one setup, not 5 strategies, not every pair, not every time frame. One. Consistency beats complexity every single time. Next comes account stacking. You don't go all in on one challenge. You pass one. You trade it safely. You get paid. Then you use a portion of that payout to fund the next challenge. Over time, you are no longer risking your own money. You are recycling trading profits into more capital. That's when the psychology changes. Fear decreases. Discipline improves. Performance stabilizes. Here's a mindset shift that separates professionals from dreamers. You are not trying to get rich this year. You are trying to build a machine that pays you for years. The million becomes a byproduct, not the obsession. Now let's talk about expectations. Some months will be flat. Some months will be red. Professionals don't panic. They understand drawdowns are part of the statistical distribution of outcomes. If your system has an edge, time is on your side. If it doesn't, no amount of motivation will save you. This is where journaling becomes non-negotiable. Not just entries and exits, but emotions, mistakes, discipline lapses. You don't improve what you don't measure. Most traders want results without reflection. That's why they repeat the same mistakes for years. At some point, something clicks. You stop caring about being right. You stop chasing trades. You stop comparing yourself to social media. You start executing calmly. That's when consistency arrives. And consistency is the currency of prop firms. Let's be very clear about something. Anyone promising you easy millions is selling you fantasy. But anyone telling you it's impossible doesn't understand leverage, probability, or scale. The truth lives in the middle. It is difficult, structured, boring, repetitive, and powerful. If you're watching this and thinking, I'm not there yet, that's okay. Every funded trader you admire once failed a challenge, once broke rules, once doubted themselves. The difference is, they didn't quit. They refined. Your first million is not about intelligence. It's about patience over impulse, discipline over ego, systems over emotions. When those align, money becomes a side effect. Now let's go deeper, because understanding why this works is more important than copying what someone else is doing. Most people come into prop firm trading with the wrong identity. They see themselves as traders trying to make money. Professionals see themselves as risk managers running a probability business. That shift alone changes everything. A professional doesn't ask, how much can I make today? They ask, how much can I afford to lose and still be here tomorrow? That's not fear. That's maturity. Here's something that sounds counterintuitive, but is absolutely true. The traders who make the most money are the ones least emotionally attached to money. They're attached to execution. They know that money is simply the scoreboard of discipline over time. When you chase the scoreboard, your performance collapses. When you focus on the game plan, the scoreboard takes care of itself.